Well, guys, it is that time. Looks like we've got everybody. How we all doing today? Come on, guys. You got to do a little better than that to wake these alligators up. How we all doing today?
Great!
There we go, guys. We'd like to welcome you here to the Everglades Alligator Farm in our feeding demonstration. My name's Jeremy. I'll be feeding the alligators for you today. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Here inside this pond, guys, we have just over 250 American alligators. For every one male alligator put inside here, there are 5 females. And the reason for that is one male alligator can cover several different females in the mating season. But more importantly, male alligators are very territorial. So to help minimize the fighting going on in here, we minimize the amount of males going in. Now I see a lot of you out there saying 250 alligators, one small bucket of food. How in the world are you going to feed them all? Well, the alligator's a reptile, a cold-blooded animal they cannot eat every day. Once a month, we throw over 1,000 pounds of beef, chicken, pork, fish, farm-raised rats and rabbits, and any children wearing pink also get tossed in there for us. And as you can see, guys, none of our alligators by any means are skinny. So, they all do get plenty of food. The 2 meetings done here today, guys, are meant to show you how they eat, but it gives us a chance to talk to you a little bit about them. In the wild, guys, the alligator plays an important role. That's during the dry season. The alligator, among all the other animals out there, start looking for water. So the alligator will dig down into the ground. Once they hit the water, they spread it out, and they create what's called a gator hole. And inside these gator holes, not only will you find the alligator, you'll find the fish, turtles, frogs, and the itty-bitty little apple snail living inside there with the alligator. Not only do those animals benefit from that, but so do your deer, panthers, foxes, possums, raccoons, even the flying birds. They come and drink out of that hole. And with that, the alligator has created himself a buffet line. They're going to pick and choose which animals they're going to eat. And talking about being eaten by an alligator, how in the world are people attacked by them? One of the most common ways people see the alligator sitting out in the sun. They don't move around a whole lot, so they wonder are they really alive. And the first thing they all try to do is touch them. Now the next common way people get attacked here, that's by swimming with the alligator. When only your head sticks up out of the water, you look like a tasty little duck. So the alligator will come on up to you, grab onto you, take you down underneath the water. Once you start to punch and kick the alligator, they realize there's something too big. And a lot of times they end up letting go. But when they decide to hold on, they'll spin to rip chunks of meat off. And with that, people end up panicking, end up drowning, or end up bleeding to death. So the point we're trying to make here today, if you get hot on your stay in South Florida, find a pool to swim in. Leave the lakes and canals to the alligators. The third and most common way people get attacked here, that's by doing what I'm getting ready to do right now.
Olha, tem um esperando ali, ó.
Feeding an alligator is a very bad idea. An alligator who is naturally scared of man, once given that first piece of food, they lose that natural fear and they'll come right on up to you. And it is against federal law to feed or harass a wild alligator. If you get caught doing it, not only may there be some fines involved, but how many of you guys notice the prison down the road? All right. How many of you out there have not yet been on the airboats? This is something for you to think about. This fence, guys, is 4 feet tall. Your airboat's 2 feet tall. Your alligators can jump 3/4 lengths of their own bodies. So, can an alligator jump or climb in the boat? Yes, they can. And if an alligator jumps in your boat, you're probably wondering what you should do. You jump out the other side of the boat. And if you're worried about your driver, don't be. They sit way up on top of that boat. They're going to be just fine. Now you watch the alligators down there in the water. They search for food underneath the water. And that's because the throat of an alligator sealed shut, allowing them to drag animals underwater, drown them, and not drown themselves. Once they're ready to swallow, they need to bring their heads back up above the water in order to do so. We do try to throw the food to the side of the head, and that's because alligators only see from the side. They cannot see directly in front of them. It's a blind spot. Behind their eyes, they do have ears. They have a waterproofing flap that does protect the ear to prevent water from going down into the ear canal. Back in the late 60s and 70s, your alligator was considered to be an endangered species. But due to alligator farming like what you guys have seen here today, we're now proud to say there are over 2 million alligators out in the wild, so they're no longer endangered but are still protected. If anybody has any questions, now's a good time for them. No questions? All right, we got a few more rats to go.
Oh, the alligator that's right in front of you. Is he always the one that's up there? Is he sort of different ones? Okay.
I just got one. I think basically I got enough alligator pictures here anyway. I tried to get one because he says they lift their heads up out of the water. But some of them didn't, or at least I didn't notice it. Let's see what I'm going to eat.
Well, guys, that was our last and final rat. That does now conclude our feeding demonstration for today, guys. Unless we've got any unwanted children, husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, in-laws, we take all donations, line them up at the gate. We'll toss them in one at a time. If not, guys, if you enjoyed that feeding demonstration, feel free to show your appreciation and enjoy the rest of your time here with us at the Everglades Alligator Farm. Airboats, guys, up that way, make a left, take you right over. Next show, guys, gonna be 1 o'clock. Snake Show, Snake Island.